the next point to help you build a stronger immune or
system.
fight seasonal diseases is to stay physically active.
Now
we're back at it
we're
again.
Gonna sit here, okay? We're gonna sit here because people, I don't know. When we tell you about physical activity, now I'm going to talk in a really soft voice because I'm trying to get you to understand how important this is, how important physical activity is. Physical activity, I don't know how much I can stress it to you. You know, when you are physically active, a lot of mechanisms happen in your body. You produce hormones that help you fight stress, fight a lot of things, fight diseases, you know, boost your immune system. You know, your circulation is better. Everything is better because you need that. You know, for a pipe to get rid of everything that is inside the pipe, water needs to go through nicely.
To cleanse it.
Yes, it needs to be cleansed. So, physical activity helps you to do that, to improve that pipe work.
Jiggling. You need to shake it up. So that
everything can just go straight down and, you know,
wash it off.
Yes, wash it up. Your digestion improves, you know, your constipation. If you suffer from constipation, moving around, physical activity will help everything to move, you know, your circulation, so your kidneys can get rid of toxins and everything. People get ill sometimes because of a build-up of toxins. Okay? And when you build up toxin, you become more vulnerable to seasonal diseases. Okay? So being physically active helps you to improve all that and not let anything stick to your system. Any pathogen that comes through, it will be a foreign body and we get rid of it very quickly. You know, that's why you see, if you even have a cold and you go and run or you go for a long walk, you feel a lot better.
You feel a lot better. I was just about to say that, like, say you have a cold right now. Instead of you lying on your couch and cover yourself and going, I'm not feeling well, get up. Get up, even if you don't go outside, do some jumping in the house, do some physical activity, and just watch and see what happens, how you feel. You will be a lot better. You will feel a lot better, and you kick that illness faster than you can even imagine.
It's incredible. So yes. So you have to take physical activity seriously. It's not about going to the gym. It's not about being an athlete. It's about moving around. Moving. Go for a walk. Do some jumping jacks in the house. You know, something like that. Take your skipping rope. Skip in the back garden. Do something. You know, move. It's very good for your immune system. It's very good for your health. It's very good for your mood. It's very good for your emotional well-being. Is very good for your physical well-being, everything. You know, so physical activity, please try to adopt it. It's very good, and more so at this time of the year when germs are lingering around waiting for somebody that they can, you know, fester in. You don't want to give them a chance to fester inside your body. So please, that was physical activity for you. And another way you can stop seasonal illness from happening, is reducing your exposure to viruses.
And how can we do that? We all know that these are basics. We're coming back to basics. How can you reduce your exposure to viruses? One, regular hand washing. Wash your hands, people. Wash your hands, especially some of us in healthcare. Especially when you are looking after patients. Make sure that you're washing your hands properly in between patients. And making sure that you go to the toilet, you come out, wash your hands before you even come out, touching those doors. The one thing that I know that I never do is I never touch the toilet doors, public toilet doors with my physical hands.
Never.
When I go
it's always
in
my elbow.
When I go in there, when I finish,
always my elbow.
I must have a piece of tissue that I'll open that door with. Even flushing, I don't flush with my hands directly because I don't know what somebody has touched that flushing thing with that have left a germ there. So I use tissue paper to hold that flush. That, how do you call that thing?
Yeah, that knob.
And press it down.
Yes.
And get rid of it. And then when I wash my hands, when I'm going out, I get another tissue and hold the door. I don't touch the door. So those are some of the ways to avoid, those seasonal diseases from contracting them. Yeah. What is the next one that we can do?
Sometimes people don't think. You've been out, you've been just greeting everybody with your hand, and then you come home, you just take that piece of thing you put in your mouth.
Exactly.
You don't know what they touched. Exactly. How many people you've held hand with, or you greeted with your hand outside. So hand hygiene should be something you think about all the time. You can even walk if you think about all the time, So when you come home, wash your hands first when you walk in, before you eat something or things like that.
And also avoid touching your face.
Yes.
Because when you accidentally,
it's your hands. You're touching everything with your hand and
then straight in your face. What happened? Straight, it goes in your nose.
Yes.
It goes in your mouth. And what happened? You contract the disease.
Yes.
So please avoid touching your face.
Yeah.
Avoid it.
Very, very important.
Yeah.
So another way you can reduce exposure to viruses, we talk about this in some of our videos that you've watched, but we have to keep reminding you.
And repeating.
We have to keep repeating for people to remember. Ventilation.
Yep.
Okay. Because you're in the house, you're breathing, you're talking, you're chatting, people come in, all the windows are closed because it's winter, and this is more in the winter. People don't ventilate. So that air that you're breathing is just circulating around. So you're sharing all your germs together. Just open the windows.
Open the windows.
Okay, now and again, open every day, at least for 10 minutes. Recycle that stale air that is in the house. Let it go out. Get the fresh air in. It helps, okay? Even open the door. Yes, it doesn't matter. It's going to get the cold air in a little bit, but it refreshes the air in the house as well. Very, very important, okay? Very important.
And also you have to disinfect frequently. Your work surfaces.
Yes.
Your work. So I always go back to work. Some of my colleagues that know me, they know that once I start my shift, if I don't clean those surfaces, I don't have a clear mind to start. So I have to. I said, just let me clean first, please. So I have to tidy. Or one of my doctors the other day said, I hope they're sending you from one team to another. So every team you go, you clean properly. You're gonna tidy. So you have to disinfect, and disinfecting means is just clean. You don't even need all the disinfectant. Use natural disinfectant.
Yes.
Warm water.
Yes, you can use sodium bicarb, which is meant to be safer. You can use lemon and salt. Those are meant to be safer. You don't need all the disinfectant, because some of them, they can make you not very you need natural disinfectant. Please don't go for all those chemically, because it's very, very it can cause a lot of issues. So what we're trying to say here is that cleanliness
is next to godliness.
Yes. Cleanliness is very important. So clean your work surfaces at home, your kitchen tops, your tables and everything. Just cleaning it, get rid of a lot, because if you don't clean, those things that are on the table will fester. Germs will start growing, building up and everything. So just cleaning regularly your environment, keep it clean, helps you to stop yourself, to expose yourself to viruses. It helps you to prevent all these infections happening. Okay. So yes.
So another way of preventing these seasonal diseases is to strengthen your respiratory health. How do you strengthen your respiratory? I'm sure most of the stuff that you've said is basically strengthening the respiratory health, like ventilation, keeping hydrated, using humidifier, because you don't want too much,
in the dry season. You don't want the air to be dry, because if it's dry, we said, if it's too dry, the germs just go straight through. You need to keep the inside moist.
Yeah.
Because when it's moist, it catches. You know, it catches the germs that I'm trying to go through. It catches them. It helps. You know. So yeah.
Yeah.